Like FPL team reveals, well, Fantasy Football Fix don't do things the traditional way. The Elite 11 is unlike any other team reveal, offering real-time tracking data. The combined Elite 11 boasts an unrivaled 74 top 10k and 55 top 5k finishes. You can follow transfers, captain selections, and activated chips used by the Elite 11 managers, all live and in real time. You can also track the Consensus 11, an amalgamation of the Elite 11, combining the Elite 11 managers' FPL knowledge into one aggregated team for you to follow. Every season, there are players who surprise us. Whether it's a player who underperformed last season due to injury or lack of game time, or just someone who's yet to fulfill their potential. Here are 5 under-the-radar picks to keep an eye on this season. It's been a tough few years for Dele Alli, but the arrival of Nuno Espirito Santo could spark a revival. The Englishman expressed a desire to recapture his form from years gone by in a recent interview, saying he wants to make this year one of the best he's had. He got his pre-season off to a great start with a goal against Colchester, lining up on the left of a midfield 3, but moving into a number 10 position when Spurs were on the attack. It wouldn't be the first time Dele has impressed under a new manager. He bagged 4 goals and 3 assists in Jose Mourinho's first 7 games in charge back in 2019. No teammate earned as many as his 47 FPL points during that period, an average of 6.7 per game. Before suffering that horrendous head injury, Raul Jimenez had played a direct hand in 5 goals across the opening 9 game weeks last season, averaging 4.7 points per game. The Mexican boasts an impressive history since his arrival in the Premier League, ranking 6th amongst FPL forwards for points in the 2019-20 season. No forward took as many shots in total or from inside the box throughout the campaign, while only Vardy and Jesus could better his 17.06 expected goals figure. Though there is some uncertainty, after the lengthy layoff and with a change in management at Wolves, Jimenez starts the new season £1 million cheaper than the last, and a kind run of fixtures between game weeks 4 and 14 adds to his appeal. A change in role could see Paul Pogba re-emerge as a fantasy asset this season, providing he remains a United player. According to a report from ESPN, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is keen to implement a more attacking 4-3-3 formation, which would see Pogba employed alongside Bruno Fernandes. The Frenchman quietly enjoyed an improved second half to last season, earning 7 of his 9 goal involvements in just 14 appearances since the turn of the year. During that period, he recorded just 1 fewer assist than Fernandes and scored just 1 fewer goal from open play, despite making 8 fewer appearances. But of course, penalties are a huge part of the Portuguese midfielder's appeal. Despite averaging 5.4 points per 90 minutes last season, Danny Ings has seen his starting price reduced by 0.5 million. After 2 impressive seasons with Southampton, it's no surprise to see him linked with potential moves to Spurs and Man City this summer. But wherever the 28-year-old ends up, he's bound to offer value as a fantasy asset at some stage next season. Since the start of the 2019-20 campaign, only Vardy, Kane and Salah have scored more than his 34 Premier League goals. Should he remain a Saints player, it's worth noting their fixture swing in game week 8. They take on Leeds, Burnley, Watford, Villa and Norwich over a 5-match spell. After picking up just 2 returns in the first half of last season, Nicolas Pepe went on to reach double figures for goals following a strong finish. The 26-year-old amassed 8 goals and 3 assists from game week 20 onwards, averaging 5.4 points per game. Only Lingard and Salah scored more goals during that period, amongst current Premier League midfielders. Meanwhile, his points tally was 24 better than any other Arsenal player, excluding Joe Willock, who was on loan at Newcastle during this time. He also ranked top amongst teammates for shots in total from inside the box and on target, and took the most touches in the opposition's box. The Gunners have lots of exciting FPL talent in midfield, with both Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe priced kindly. So it'll be interesting to see who emerges as the strongest asset, ahead of their promising run of fixtures from game week 4 onwards.